All right, man. Speaking of college football, guys, I am so amped for this damn weekend, man. It is probably, like I was saying before, honestly, looking at the schedule out here, man, is this not the greatest week one ever? I mean, how many ranked teams are there going this weekend, all the way up until Monday, man? Like, it's this week, this college football schedule is almost more exciting than week one of the NFL. I said it. Yes, I said it. It is maybe, but it is interesting, man. This is going to be a wild-ass ride here, man. And this one is going to start it all off. We got OSU and Texas, man. This is going to be such an intriguing game. Number 1 versus number 3. A little bit of history about this matchup we got going on here. Texas and Ohio State do not have a long history of playing each other as these two historical schools go. I kind of thought that was interesting. The two programs have only played each other 4 times, and they didn't start back until 2005, and as recent as the college football playoffs, as this last college football playoffs. Right now, they're sitting at 2-2 in the records. Their games have always been close. All the games they've played have always been really tight and really close, so there's going to be a lot of interesting stuff. This game has so much appeal to it as well, man. You got Arch Manning starting the regiment as the actual starter now. No more Quinn Ewers. Texas has an amazing defense. They come in the first time in their program history coming in number 1 ranked in the country. That was a surprising thing to me as well. You got Jeremiah Smith for Ohio State. Ohio State has a new quarterback coming in too after Will Howard and going to the NFL. You got a first-time play caller for the Ohio State Buckeyes this year as well. Fresh off that national championship. Mike, man, tell me how excited you are about this one, because this one's going to be awesome.
Very, very excited, but I want to shout out Scott right here. Steve, you want to join us for a round of golf in the morning? Let's go. Yeah. Boy, a golfer, baby.
I'm working, man. I'm working.
He's working in the morning, baby. He's working.
No, I mean, I'm working now. But thanks for watching the show. I probably will. We'll see.
Yeah, bro, very excited for this game, and very excited for this week one. I mean, dude, bro, you said it best. It's comparing to the NFL. I feel like a little later on, one of my boys said it best. Feel like a little later on, this is gonna fizzle out because of all the important stuff that comes behind actually losing in college. So, you know, first game of the season, a big time game, and you actually lose, and next thing you know, the whole season from then on is kind of some teams is kind of pointless because you're not going to make the playoffs and stuff like that. So I think this is going to change, but for now, you know, we'll take it for what it is and be grateful for what it is. And number 1 game, first thing I want to talk about is, why is this not a night game? Like, why is it at 12 p.m., right? Second,
it's like 12 noon is like the new prime time for college football.
That's what I feel. Like, I feel like people like to watch college football more in the early afternoon than they do at night. I don't know. Maybe there's a voting to that. Maybe there's research to that we don't know. But whatever, we'll take it for what it is. Number 1 going up against number 3, reigning champions, Ohio State. I predict to have top 5 defense across the whole nation. Texas, top 5 offense across the whole nation. You got a star-studded quarterback. Well, we're supposed to think that he's a star-studded quarterback, and I feel like he is. I'm sure you guys agree too, but other people out there will want to say, well, I want to see what he's going to do. Okay, don't worry about it. He's going to go out there and he's going to show y'all that he can actually put on Arch Manning. He can actually go out there and put on the show, and he can be that quarterback that we all think that he's going to be. It's going to be crazy for him to go up against a defense like this on his first game out, but it's going to show some grit. It's going to show some poise if he can show that. And, you know, it's going to be a good test for him in that offense and for Texas all around, man. It's going to be very exciting. If we're going to make a prediction, I think Texas can pull this game out if their defense comes to the show and show everybody, yo, we're a top 5 defense across the whole nation as well. Don't think Ohio State's the only one out here, because Ohio State, in my eyes, took a step back. New coordinator, new quarterback, new running backs. Yes, they have a superstar wide receiver in Jeremiah Smith. Don't get that twisted. This guy is going to get like 10 catches for like 2 TDs. But can they stop Texas from scoring so much? And can Texas stop Ohio State a few times just to get up in the scoreboard and maybe win by a few?
Yeah, I think Arch Manning has to be the most hyped quarterback since Andrew Luck coming out of college, really. I mean, or Trevor Lawrence maybe to be going more recently, I guess, if you will. It's going to be interesting to see. He's in the prime time, his first major start, and this game isn't at home, by the way. It's in the Horseshoe, which is extremely loud and extremely difficult to play in. So that's going to be another factor coming in here. And all those Ohio State kids are going to be fresh off a national championship. It's fresh in the mind. You got a big program like Texas coming in here. Big Ten wants to claim that they're the kings of college football now, and the SEC is kind of taking a backseat to them. Texas is in the SEC now, so this is big boy football right here, man. SEC versus Big Ten right out the gates, 12 o'clock mid-noon. Man, that is such an amazing way to start off the season, man. BC, man, how are you feeling about this game?
I love it. I mean, you guys pretty much summed up everything that there is to need to know about this game. I will say I think Texas defense is going to be, I would say, probably a step better than Ohio State, and I think that especially in this matchup, that's going to play that's going to play big time for sure. I don't think it's going to be as close as a field goal. I got Texas here winning by a touchdown, but I think Arch Manning, he's going to come in here, and I think that he will show everybody that why he is, the next. He's got next in terms of the Manning bloodline. So I think that this is kind of his coming out party, and I'm excited to see what he and Texas is able to do this season. I feel like you've got a great offense led by, I think, a promising young quarterback, and you've got a great defense led by Steve Sarkisian. So I think that is going to be all the ingredients you need for probably the best odds to win championship this season.
So I guess I'll have to be the odd man out here. I'm going to Ohio State in this one, man. I think Ohio State playing at home, fresh off that national championship game. I love the quarterback they have coming in there. The quarterback they have coming in there was also supposed to be Nick Saban's last quarterback. He wanted him so bad. He was supposed to go to Texas as well. Ended up going to Ohio State. I think I love the offense for Ohio State. I think that Smith is the real deal. I just feel like it's going to be a lot of pressure on Texas and Arch Manning. I think Texas is going to be a great team. The defense is going to be stout and solid. Don't get me wrong, but I just like how Ohio State, it's a big game, big time for them, and they're at home. I feel like it's going to be in their favor, and they're going to come out here ready to play. They kind of probably feel a little bit jaded that they did not get the number 1 overall seed after not having a bad recruiting class. Nothing went negative for them in the offseason, national championship, and then they're number 3. I feel like they might have that might be that chip on the shoulder that they need to continue to come out and put it out. I've never been an Ohio State guy. I can't even believe I actually picked Ohio State, but I just think that I think Ohio State's going to get Texas. Texas, to me, it seems like they don't show up when it comes to these big moments, and they kind of fumble a little bit. Lack of better terms for a football term, but you get what I mean here.